Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Modded Minecraft on the Direwolf 1.10 pack with me, Drakma the Dwarf. So what's happened and what are we doing today? Honestly, not a lot has happened. I've let stuff run, been messing with the quarry, which, yeah, there we go, it's still going. I did tidy this up a bit, as you can see, just put some blocks here, there and everywhere. Also got this, look at this, purity 100%, strength and efficiency both at 70%. Now, I found out there's three particular items using this that work splendidly. Gunpowder, fantastic, but that will only take strength to 70 and efficiency to 60. Blaze powder actually takes both of them to 70, so that might be a way forward. But if I want to get both of them to 100%, we're talking gas tiers. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Purity, I think I just use emeralds as we are not short of that in any way. We're just really not short. But yeah, apart from that tidying up, not much. I did want to quickly talk about purity, strength and efficiency. As last episode, I didn't know as much about it. And when looking in the book, you can quite clearly see crystal attributes. Derp. So if we have a quick look at that, as you can see here. Strength. This is the inherent strength of a crystal. The stronger a crystal, the more power it can contain. This goes from 0 to blah blah. So basically strength is how much power it actually has inside it, okay? Now efficiency, this represents how efficient the crystal is at producing power, i.e. a higher efficiency means higher RF a tick. This is pretty much self-explanatory. Purity, however, that is depending on how much radiation it causes. Radiation, from what I've read, can cause bad things. So we have to be careful about that. So there you go. That is the actual, and quality is just the quality of it, really. Do I need to explain that? Really? So we are going to make a crystal today, and I'm hoping now we've got it that I can just immediately crystallize it. I don't know if this needs a redstone signal, but there's a few things I'm going to want today. As we go into setting this up, what am I doing? I am looking in here. This is where I'm going. We're going to need a way, basically, to get energy out of the crystal we're about to make. Now, this is where the generator comes in. Now, the generator in the book... Where are we? Here we go. It can... One generator, a single generator block, can support 2 crystals at a maximum of 10k RF a tick. Now, I'm suspecting we're going to be kicking out more than that. So, we're going to make 2. You can stack them all together in any shape. There's no shapes. This is a multi-block. But I should really teach this how to do this, shouldn't I? I really, really should. But how often are we going to do this, if I'm honest? So we're going to make 2 of these. Okay. And the way to get... Now that just stores the energy itself. You need a way to actually extract it as well, which here. The energy collector. This will basically just collect the energy. Really, that is completely self-explanatory. What we're also going to need is a generator controller. This controls the on and off of the entire thing. So, can we make that? No. I really, really need to teach my system how to make lots of different things that I haven't been doing because I'm lazy. Okay, so that should be all of that. What I also would like is this, a radiation monitor. So we can basically see how much radiation we're actually causing. Okay, 2 of them. Now, there we go. But what we're also going to want, though, is this, dense obsidian. There is a way to basically contain the radiation, from what I discovered. So... Now we see what the spent filter material is for. So what I'm going to do, and I've made space for this, so we should be good. Just behind it, that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, we haven't actually got much of this stuff, so we're going to have to use this very sparingly. Right. 2 stacks, that's, a little bit, minus a bit more. How are we doing for obsidian, actually? We know we're still doing surprisingly well for obsidian. I'll get a stack of that just in case. You can just use obsidian. But the dense obsidian is just better. But that's not all I want to do. I want to make dense glass so we can basically look in. So that requires we used all our spent filter material. That is not really. So I need to get some more of this. Okay, so I want some more spent filter material, really. So why don't we just make our crystals? So let's say to you, okay, so let's say purity at 100, yeah, these 2 at 70, and it should just kick it out immediately, and we should be good. So that should be, yeah, you should be kicking out now, right? Okay, click the apply. Can you? It should be kicking it out, and it's not. Why? Right. I don't know why it's not working. I really don't know why you're not Alright, give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Okay, guys. May have figured it out. I'm just going to quickly test this. If I say that is 99, that is 69, and that is 69. Apply. Okay, guys. So this is what when I was reading this a little bit more carefully. Let's see, where did it say? Here we go. If these attributes are better than specific values, it will move the liquid to the bottom of the tank. So basically, if you want 170, 70, you have to set it at 99, 69, 69, and it will just move it. So there we go. It's now all there. Yeah, for some reason it's not all moved over here. Why is that? Probably because I haven't set it. That's probably why. Yes. Extract. There we go. Oh look, it's just immediately started working. There we go. Look at that. Our crystal is forming. How cool is that? Let's fill the holes in. Fill my holes in. Okay, so there we go. So now we've got it set that once the purity is at 100 and the strength and efficiency are both 70, we're basically above these values, it will only kick 64 buckets worth. Now we're going to find out how much liquid this is actually going to take. So in all fairness, we should have probably left that open. So we can find out exactly how much liquid we actually need. Now, we could be sat here forever messing around with this, but if we go in here and go wand, yeah, there's an acceleration wand here. As you can see, it says right click on the block to speed up ticks. Okay, I don't know what mode equals to change speed. Okay, fair enough. Usage on a single machine has been disabled in config. Alright, maybe I can't use it then. But this should speed it up, so let's test this. Okay, so what are we on? 18%? I'm just going to throw that on the floor apparently. Right, can you... Oh. 25. This is actually working, I think. So what does the equals button do? Switch to fastest, fast mode. Let's go fastest. Let's see. Okay, so 35. Oh, that is... Damn, that's quick. Look how quick that's going. It chunks the power though big time, but acceleration one for the win. That'll do. There we go. We're almost done. 97, 98. Just gonna finish you. There we go. We have our crystal. So how much liquid we got left in there? 400. So half a stack did. So I think it's going to be less than like 30 blocks of the stuff. So we've got some spare liquid in there. Right. I have no idea what we're going to do with that. I'm going to have to figure out the exact number, how much mini buckets one turns into, and then I'll figure that out off camera and give you guys. But there we go. We have our very first own-made crystal. Let's have a look at the stats. So power left, 100%. That's the power left. So it's not actually telling me... Right. It's actually not telling me how much RF a tick this is kicking up. Maybe we've got to put it down for that. Okay, fine. We'll put it down in a bit. Okay, so have we got everything else? I do want... I want some more. Oh, wait. All the liquid's gone. Oh, yeah, because it started creating another one, hasn't it? Right. I'm not quite sure how to turn that off. Right, let's get some more. Okay, so let's do a little test. So half a stack gave us that. So if I just do 30, let's see how much that gives us. I could honestly just probably go look all this up, but I'm just going to test it. So now that's going to go and melt all that. We can use this on this as well, by the way. 18 pieces left. You know what? Let's just sod it. While we're here, let's just go for it. Let's go to town on this thing. Right, how are you doing on oh my, well, look at that. Look at this wand. Holy moly, that's insane. And there's the last one. And that's... Okay, there we go. So it seems, from my calculations, it takes 30 of those deep resonance thingy things. What are they called again? Resonating ore, there we go. To get 6,000 millibuckets, which apparently is enough to make a crystal. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, actually. How do we... I don't want to do this, but if I do that, will that destroy the crystal inside so we get a fresh one? Yes, okay. I don't like wasting, but we couldn't do anything with that, so whatever. So 6,000, that's hilarious. So now we're going to probably, hopefully, well not probably, but we should be getting a lot more. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I just want to make a little bit of this so you guys can see basically what I plan. Okay, so I want to make you. Go in there. 24. Will that be enough? He said. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I don't know if we've got everything we need. So let's pop down into here. So we'll put it right next to these guys. We're going to put it right here. Now I'm going to do it in a 7x7, but I only need 5x5 inside because I'm going to double this stuff up big time. So basically, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to come right up to the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7x7. This stuff's not easy to break, so I don't really want to. Nope. I don't want anything spawning in here. It's the one thing I don't. Oh, you have to do that again. I'll fix the lighting at some point. Seriously. Okay, so we'll put you there and we'll put you there because then basically here, this is where I want the glass. Yes, so I can access it. So have we made enough glass? I don't know. I don't think we have. So this is going to get all doubled up. Oh, look at that. I got spare as well. Beautiful. And then that in there, that in there. So we can contain the radiation. I'm hoping that that is literally enough space for what I need. Ooh, that is quite tight. For one, right, for our first crystal, I'm going to leave it like this for now. But I don't know. Maybe I will expand this. Well, I'm just making sure, guys. You know, I don't want. It's better to be safe than sorry, if I'm honest. And I'd really much rather be safe than sorry. I haven't done the floor yet either. I just thought of that. Okay, we'll get round to. Oh no, you had to go there, didn't you? Luckily, I can break this stuff somewhat quickly. Look at that. Even with these buffs on and an awesome drill, I still have problems with this. Well, not okay. I don't have problems. It just takes a while. Okay, so let's just put some lighting up here just for the sake of it. Okay, so we need 4 more pieces. Okay, I just want to make sure this is done. Okay, over there. Okay, there we go. Right. So now we pretty much. So basically, I can warp in here like this. So then the plan is going to be. Let's have you there. Let's dig in the floor down here. Oh, come on, you little peckers! It's the one bad thing about living in this biome is that. I'm watching you. Okay, this is actually got enough damage to kill them. That's kind of. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you guys in a while, have I? No, you just come to annoy me just for the hell of it, right? And I'm gonna want a way out of here, so I can. Okay, it's not ideal, but it'll do. And I'll just dig a little hole under here as well, like this. Can I just do this? Is this a thing I can? Thank you. Okay, so what we'll do is. I didn't think about that now, did I? Oh, did I just? You little pecker! At least we get the glass back, so it's not too bad. Okay, so. Bit of an interesting setup here, so it's not going to be too all the way. I'm a little annoyed about that, but it'll do for now. For now, I can think of other things later. Ooh. Okay, I just want to make I just want to make sure that we're as protected as possible. So, I mean, this should cut down the radiation a lot, which is pretty much what we want. We don't want to radiate the world. That would be bad. Bad things would happen, and I do not want bad things to happen. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as an access hole for now, and I'm going to put you there so nothing spawns. Right, okay, so let's get our second generator down, like that. I didn't think about putting a block in here. This is actually quite tight, actually, isn't it? Is it too tight? I don't know. We'll see how tight this works. As long as it works, I mean, I couldn't care less as long as it works. Okay, so generator controller, we're going to put you underneath. So actually, I didn't need that radiation block. Radiation block. Didn't need you there. What I'll do is I'll put you there. So that's our on and off switch. So I can actually then put that there. Okay, I don't know if radiation goes down because of that. I don't know. Right. Okay, so now we need the energy collector on top to obviously collect the energy. We've actually got a lever on us. That's really nice. We'll plop him on there. Can I still get down there with? Nice. Okay, so now all I've got to do is put the crystal down. Where is it? There you are. So if I plop in there. Yep, there you go. Look at that. Almost 14k RF a tick. Wow. Well, I don't know. Do I have to link these guys, or will they just... will it automatically find it? Well, I don't know. Let's turn it on. Ha ha! Okay, turn that off. Oh, check radiation. How are we doing for that? No radiation detected, obviously, because we only kept it on briefly. Wow. So, there we go. That's not an ideal way of doing that, is it? No, no, it's not. Have I got a plan? Of course I've got a plan. A man with a plan. And that's why I brought conduits. So, let's bring conduits. Okay, so... where should we do this for now, actually? Like, on this block here. Sound good? It's ugly, it's temporary. But we are definitely going to get some redstone. Because there's something I would like to do. Right, if I do that, will you? No. Because I haven't set it to go up, that's why. Because I'm stupid. Right, can you start doing the thing that you... thank you. Right, so now, if I activate this, it should... there we go. Zoing! Connected! And turn. Okay, there we go. So, let's leave all this hole open. So we got a way of turning it off from here. That is really tight, but it'll do. Okay, so now, what I would like to do is... and you have nowhere to kick your power out, actually. I've just thought of that, haven't I? We need some actual conduits. Oh. And obviously we're going to need these ones. The other ones aren't going to cut it, not even a little. Could you make like another 30 while we're doing that? I don't think I'll need more than 30. Just okay, so thankfully, as these are conduits as well, I should be able to... can I power you directly out from there, or do you have to directly come from that block? I don't think it can come from the controller, if I'm honest, so we're going to destroy this block. Yeah, I thought as much. Didn't directly connect immediately, so let's just trail this through as well. So what we'll do with this is we will... I don't want to block the view, I'm not going to lie. You know, the fabulous view. Yeah, here's good. We'll just have it going across here. Again, temporary. None of this is... we'll obviously set it up properly. Okay, and then... up one. Pop you on there. Now... that already says how much RF a tick that's producing. I just want to show you how quickly this is. Why are you doing that? Because they're storing it. So if I turn that on, let's... 1,000, because that's the limit. So that's a really poor demonstration, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We basically need one of them. Damn. But either way, that actually says how much we can kick out. We got any radiation yet, or are we okay? No radiation detected, because we barely had it on. But then, I mean, I actually think we've used pretty much nothing. We haven't even used 1% of it. And it's kicked out quite a lot of power already. I mean, it filled these things up almost instantly, so it's not bad. Let's put me there. We're not going to be able to properly test these, sadly. Yeah. 1,000 a tick. It's not even going to show you what this thing can do, so... yeah, okay. I didn't think that one through clearly. This is fine. Okay, so what I'll do, in that case, I'll plop you there. Is there a way of getting to you? I didn't think about how to get the power out of this one, though. That I did not think of. How do I do that? We'll trail it down here. We'll do some ugly wiring, because ugly wiring is ugly. Okay. Not ideal, but whatever. Okay. So, I cannot demonstrate to you guys the actual power these things are kicking out. But if we were to do the maths, and let's say each of them kick out 4k, so that's 8k, that's 16k from them, that's 13k from that, that's nigh on 30, actually that's almost, no I think that is 30,000 RF a tick. Yeah, because that kicks out 13, yeah, see, 987. Each of them kick out 4,097. Okay, so those four in that activated, that's going to kick out over 30,000 RF a tick. Wow. That is a lot of RF. Damn. Okay, so let's not actually, let's not fill that in, because I'm going to want to now redstone control these as well. I want these redstone controlled as well, because the thing is, these and these are powering our base. They're powering our base fine. They're doing an excellent job. There's not a problem whatsoever. But now that we got these up, in the next couple of episodes, I'm going to be wanting to make, well, not just the next couple of episodes, but obviously just generally speaking, I'm going to be wanting to making some very powerful things. Well, not powerful things, but things that basically use a lot of power. And these two alone should now facilitate the power needs we're going to need for some of the big machinery we're going to have kicking out. But I don't want these running permanently. I mean, that is going to kick out a load of radiation. The crystal also does die, so you have to make a new one. That's not much of a problem. That's manual work, however. These guys I can pretty much ignore. They'll run. We've got them completely automatically set up. But again, I don't want them running permanently because that's just stupid. So now what we need is a power monitor. To monitor. I mean, we've got a monitor here, as you can see. We look at this monitor. We're kicking, look, so look, just over 1,000 RF average output, which is pretty good, and that's usually just when some machines are running and just like nothing really too fancy. Now we should have that one I made last episode when I was trying to make a liquid monitor, so actually I'm going to throw these capacitor banks away as well because they're just a complete waste of time. So I will show you this, how much power these will truly kick out. So we've got the power here running in, but we need this redstone control to only go in when we're below. I need it to detect when this block is, so we need to do it on, see. Yeah, that wiring won't work like that, will it? We need it down here. Because I wanted to put it sort of down here out the way, but they're feeding from there, and I don't want that. I want them feeding off the same one as the crystal. So let's just mess up the floor. Okay, so can you go? Of course you can. You're a thingy wire. So let's have it run. Yeah, you can't run with you in the way, can you? Okay, so go away. We'll put you there. Again, I will tidy up off camera because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see me tidy up. That would probably be boring. Okay, so actually you're going to need to be there. So, maybe not the most exciting episode ever in history, but I want me power up for what's to come. So now, I could probably just, I want to go up one because I don't want it to interfere. So yeah, I'm going to have to start destroying cabling now. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay guys, so the wire's been tidied up, it's all going down to the bottom now, so that this is our main wire. I'm going to have to figure out how to go. I'm going to change this because there's a way I want to change it. But yeah, now let's get the where do I put the redstone signal? Would it be better to have, ooh. Again, I'm just brainstorming here. So if I have it down here, I'm thinking where to have the redstone. I don't want it to be shown. I don't want it to be like all over the place either. So what I'll do is we trail and dig up stuff we're not meant to dig up. Right, so then, if I do this, come on. Right, yeah, just putting, I'm just going to basically put my hole. So basically, the principle is going to be, if I put the resource monitor, I don't know, like there, so at least I can then manually just come in and see what's going on here as well. That might actually be able to tell us how much power is actually being kicked out. But again, redstone control. So what I will do is change this to only see redstone, please. Let's take you off, you off. Don't need either of you anymore. And let's remove those two. Then we can trail the redstone signal through this way. Okay, very, very, very technical episode this one, isn't it? Pop that in there. And then get it connected to the redstone monitor, because basically this monitor is going to basically kick out a redstone signal when power is low. That is the idea. So when I'll trail this across here, like so, like that, and then oh. Now as you can see, that's turned straight on. Oh. And we don't want that on. So, oh my word, disable please. I don't mind it running right now. It's not too bad. I mean, not as if we're short on diesel, but I don't want it running. Okay, so what we'll do, as that's running, and you can hear it really running going on it. Let's say redstone signal. Let's see, less than 75% full. Equal to. Okay. Is that not detecting that? It should be detecting. You see, it's detecting that. But that I'm saying is if less than 75% full, stop. When storage is greater than. Oh, right. So let's take you down to, I don't know, 50% full. I should be kicking out a redstone signal. Why are you running? Okay, that really shouldn't be running. Oh, I want to fuck you off. Now, why have you come on? I really don't want you on either. What the hell's going on here? I've clearly set the setting wrong, I think. Let's see. When storage greater than or equal to. Oh, okay. It will emit a signal when storage is less than 75% full. Stop when storage is greater than or equal to. Okay, so why did that come on? Give me just a moment, guys. Okay, guys, so funny story. I had that connected to there. That's why that was still turning on like the idiot that I am. Now I've got it on, as you can see here. The settings there. This has not come on. So basically, if that goes below half, this, you know, all this will turn on until it gets to 80% or more. So, yes, you turn on. Very good. Oh yeah, you want me to actually connect you then. That's fair enough. Are you going to stop running now? Seriously, stop running. Now that's what I don't get. Why has that done that? Okay, so let's do this. Alright. Yeah. I think this one because it needs a signal on, doesn't it? Ah, it does. So this is like the inverted version. That would explain so much. You know, I didn't think of that, did I? Okay. So, we need to revise how we're going to control these guys then. These guys work differently. Okay, I didn't actually think of that. I thought they would work the same as that one. Okay, give me a sec just to think about this, guys. Okay, guys, we're back, and I found a solution. I basically put a redstone torch there, and I wired in some cable here, like so. You've probably seen me do this before. Setting it to strong signal, very important that. And I basically inverted it, so it's off. As you can see, this is off. It's not working at all because it's got redstone signal. This is off. This is off. So this is also just set to the same as it was before, 50 to 80. So if there's less than 50%, if there's less than half charge in here, this will turn on. This will turn that off, turning this on. Can you go back into my inventory? Can I have that back? Thank you. So then, basically, this entire room turns on. 30k RF a tick gets blasted into here. And as soon as that's above 80%, why is that mode disabled? Whatever. As soon as that's over 80%, bingo, that's it, it's done. There is the fix, guys. And I don't know if we're going over time, but there's a high likeliness we are. And I think this video has been pretty much boring enough. Not much else I can say on there. We have redstone control, which is very good because then I'm not going to just waste power. I mean, with these and the water wheels, it doesn't matter. They can always run. They're not actually wasting anything. They're just not working really, or starting and stopping like you just saw the Crystel do. But with these guys going, it'd be very wasteful if we had them on all the time. So now that they're redstone controlled, that will turn on and give us loads and loads of power when we need it. However, now that we have this sort of power gen, we can do other stuff now that I've been wanting to do that will be requiring a lot of power. But that won't be till next episode. So, that's the episode, guys. Maybe not the most enjoyable, but it's definitely practical. We've now got tons of power that we can kick out as and when we need to. It's redstone controlled in the most interesting manner, but hey, it works. I hope you found this educational, I hope you found it enjoyable, I hope I found it something, for you as an individual. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this, subscribing would be amazing, and until then, I will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching and take care.